What a powerful video. Watching Iron Dome in action makes it really clear why we're doing what we're doing here today in Camden. Hello, everyone, and welcome to R2S. I'm Jonathan Casey. I have the privilege of serving as the CEO of R2S. It's an honor to stand here today with so many distinguished guests, leaders from state and local government, our Israeli and U.S. Marine Corps customers, our partners from Rafael and Raytheon, our suppliers, our community partners, and of course the R2S employees who make it all possible. R2S is a joint venture between Raytheon and Rafael Advanced Defense Systems, created to build the Iron Dome interceptor right here in the U.S. Today represents an important milestone for our team and for this community as we stand up a capability here in Camden that directly protects our warfighters and our allies. What you'll see today is the result of remarkable teamwork. It was only a short time ago that many of the same folks were here when we put a shovel in the dirt and broke ground. The City of Camden has welcomed us with tremendous support. Nabolts, who was the lead construction contractor, and our employees have worked tirelessly to stand up this capability in record time. The project, though, would not have been possible if not for the support of many of our government partners. Some of them you'll hear from here shortly. I want to thank and recognize Arkansas Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders for joining us. A special thanks to Senator John Boozman and Congressman Bruce Westerman. While they're not able to be here today, as they're in Washington, D.C., their support has been vital to this effort as well. Thank you to Arkansas Secretary of Commerce Hugh McDonald and Arkansas Economic Development Commissioner, Executive Director Clint O'Neill. We also have several members of the Arkansas State Legislature joining us today from across the region. And to our local government leaders, Calhoun County Judge Floyd Nutt, and from Camden and East Camden, Mayors Charlotte Young and Angie McAdoo, thank you for all of your leadership and support for this project. Accompanying our partners are members of their staff and government teams, all who played key roles in making this project possible. Please join me in welcoming and thanking all of our supporters. It's now my pleasure to introduce Tom LaLiberty. Tom is the President of Land and Air Defense Systems at Raytheon and the Chairman of the Board of R2S. Welcome, Tom.
Good afternoon, and thank you all for joining us today on this momentous occasion. It's an honor to stand here with our business and government partners as we celebrate the opening of this state-of-the-art missile production facility. It's a marker of innovation, progress, and partnership. On behalf of both Raytheon and R2S, I would like to acknowledge a few individuals, extend my heartfelt thanks for their leadership for supporting this project. Arkansas Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders, Senator John Boozman and Congressman Bruce Westerman, Arkansas Secretary of Commerce Hugh McDonald, Arkansas Economic Development Commission Executive Clint O'Neill, Calhoun County Judge Floyd Nutt, and the Arkansas State Legislatures, as well as Stephen Bodrin, PEO Land Systems for the Marine Corps. This facility represents a significant milestone for R2S, Raytheon, and Rafael. Our collective mission with cutting-edge technology and expanded capacity, our organizations continue to position ourselves to deliver more critical products and capabilities to our customers faster. By enhancing our production facilities, we're not only meeting the increasing demand of today's global landscape, but also staying well ahead of tomorrow's challenges. We never lose sight of the purpose behind our work. Every component we manufacture, every system we assemble, every solution we deliver directly supports our warfighters and allies around the world. This facility is a testament to our unwavering commitment to equipping them with what they need to protect freedom, maintain security, and achieve their missions. But the impact of this facility extends beyond our production lines. It's also an investment in this community. With the opening of this site, we're creating new job opportunities for the talented workforce here in Camden. Raytheon has been a proud member and advocate for Arkansas business community for years. It feels down here like family. It's an honor to partner with Raphael and to grow our local presence through the opening of this facility. Today marks the beginning of an exciting new chapter. To everyone who made this a reality, from the engineers and planners to our local government partners and community leaders, I want to extend a sincere thank you for your hard work and dedication. This facility represents what can be achieved when we innovate, collaborate, and work toward a common goal to support those who defend all of us. Thank you, and I would now like to welcome former Israeli Minister and Senior Security Cabinet Member and Chairman of the Board of Raphael, Dr. Yuval Steinitz.
Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders, Mr. Tom Lallerty, Mr. Jonathan Casey, and Raphael CEO Yoav Turgeman, and all distinguished guests. It's a great pleasure for us to be here today to celebrate and to inaugurate this new facility that will enable us, together with our dear partners from Raytheon, to produce Iron Dome interceptors here in the United States, full production of Iron Dome here in the United States. The alliance and collaboration between Israel and the United States, it's between the giant and the dwarf. We recognize it. But sometimes even the dwarf can contribute to the giant. Sometimes it can be also mutually beneficial. And I think that this facility is maybe one of the best examples for it. Because we are going to build here Iron Dome interceptors, which actually is the only system in the world that is capable of intercepting not long range, but also short range and medium range rockets and missiles with efficiency of, it's not 100%, but not far away, quite close to 100%, 98, 99% protection rate. I don't know of any other interceptor in the world that is so efficient and relatively cheap, because all other Israeli interceptors and also American and European interceptors are much more expensive. Just imagine that in the last 2 years alone, almost 40,000 rockets and missiles were launched from all over the Middle East toward Little Israel. Iron Dome did most of the protection or defense work. Without Iron Dome, we would have a bloodshed in our major cities on a daily basis, and the country would find it hard to function, including the military and the defense forces, under these barrages that came to us from Gaza and from Lebanon, from Syria and Iraq, from Yemen, and also from Iran. Iron Dome protected us, did 90 or 95% of the protection of the defense work. So this is a unique opportunity to produce Iron Dome here in the United States, in Arkansas, both for Israel and for the U.S. Marine Corps. And we are very glad for the partnership with the Marine Corps. And we hope that this will expand also to other branches in the United States and to new generations of Iron Domes that we are already developing. I want to thank especially the governor of Arkansas. Actually, Arkansas is recently giving Israel two enormous prizes. One is this, the invitation to build this wonderful facility here in Arkansas and to supply new jobs and new skills, and it's just the start. It might develop in the future. And the other gift that we are getting from Arkansas is the wonderful, wonderful Ambassador Huckabee that is representing United States in Israel, and sometimes representing Israel in the United States as well, your father, your dear father. So thank you for that. I want to conclude and to tell you that there are many threats to Israel. There are many forces that are seeking to destroy Israel and actually to conduct a second Holocaust for the Jewish people, this time in the Middle East. We will defend ourselves, but we need friends and we need support, and the support of the United States of America in general and of Arkansas in particular is very, very dear and important for us, both for practical reasons and also from moral and even psychological points of view. So I'm very glad today. It's a great day for Rafael. It's a great day for Raytheon. It's a great day for the U.S.-Israel partnership. And hopefully, this nice facility is just the beginning. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Steins. I now have the pleasure of introducing our next speaker, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, the 47th Governor of Arkansas. Inaugurated in 2023, she is the first woman to serve as governor of the state and currently is the youngest governor in the country. Since taking office, Sarah has enacted transformational conservative reforms. Those include Arkansas Learns, a sweeping overhaul of Arkansas's education system, including higher teacher pay and universal school choice, public safety reforms to invest in prison space and get repeat offenders off the streets, tax cuts to give more taxpayer money back to Arkansans, the Natural State Initiative to grow Arkansas's outdoor economy, and reforms to streamline state government. Her leadership as governor has also brought thousands of jobs and new investments to communities all across Arkansas, including right here in Camden. She led the state's efforts to bring R2S and this project to Arkansas, meeting several times with top leaders of our companies, both here in the U.S. and also overseas at air shows and recently in Israel. She conveyed why Arkansas was the only place for us to make this critical investment and to build these critical defense systems for our nation and our allies. She's been a tireless advocate of this project and a steadfast supporter of national defense. Thank you, Governor Sanders, for your leadership. Please join me in welcoming the governor to the stage.
Good afternoon. It is great to be back in Camden for the second time in a week to celebrate another major economic development win for our state. And we are so thankful to see our friends now for the 8th time. So continued great partnership. I was thankful to be here just on Tuesday to break ground on another new project in the aerospace and defense industry. And we're here to celebrate this facility that we announced just over 2 years ago. It's amazing what has happened in just the last 2 years. I want to thank Tom and Yuval for their partnership in making this project a reality. You have been tremendous partners, and our team has loved getting to know you and work with you and spend so much time making sure this project was a huge success. I also want to thank Stephen Baldwin and his work with the U.S. Marine Corps to utilize the products that this facility will produce. And I'd like to acknowledge Judge Floyd Nutt, who has been a critical asset in helping us complete this project, as well as the team at AEDC and Commerce, led by Director Clint O'Neill, and all of our local and state government leaders that are here in the crowd today. When I was here to break ground on this project that we announced just about 2 years ago, we were able to announce a $63 million investment that would create 60 new jobs. I really like to hear you say this is just the beginning, because I think we can do a lot more here in Camden. But I've also had the chance, as has been mentioned, to meet with R2S leadership outside of Arkansas. And this summer was able to tour Rafael's headquarters in Israel. At a visit earlier in the summer at the Paris Air Show, the world's largest aerospace exhibition, a place that has proven to be a good location to talk with old friends, attract new business to our state, people like Raphael. Unfortunately, at this year's air show, there was an issue. After spending thousands of dollars on their show booth and receiving sign-off with no issue from the conference organizers, R2S heard from at the last minute from the French government that they were being blacklisted. Here's what the French were saying. Raphael, a company with partners all around the globe, was being banned for building weapons for Israel's Iron Dome, a weapon that is used exclusively for defense purposes. And if you know what kind of neighbors Israel has, you know that telling them they don't have a right to self-defense is basically the same as saying millions of innocent Israeli citizens deserve to die. It was simply outrageous. And at this time, it was very personal. As President Trump's ambassador to Israel, my dad spent the better part of the summer working from a bunker as Iranian missiles rained down on Israel. Not only do my own parents live under the protection of the Iron Dome, so do 700,000 other Americans and millions of Israelis. That's what this facility is doing. It's saving lives and it's protecting freedom. The good news, in more ways than one, is the French government doesn't run anything here in Camden. Arkansans do. And if you know anything about Arkansans, you know that not only are we not ashamed to be part of the arsenal of democracy, we're very proud to do it. The weapons built by this facility won't just support Israel's Iron Dome. They'll also be used by U.S. Marines in some of their critical weapons systems. And we hope that with that track record, when President Trump builds the Golden Dome, he'll use Arkansas factories to help him do it. When America and our allies say they need help protecting themselves, Arkansans don't shy away. We answer the call and do what needs to be done to save innocent lives. I want to thank R2S for the hard work that went into making this facility a reality. More importantly, I want to thank you for the critical work that you do to protect lives and defend freedom. I want to say thank you to the brave service members who will use what it produces. And I want to thank the community of Camden for once again stepping up and answering the call with open arms. Lastly, I want to say thank you to the people of Arkansas who always make us proud, whether it's at home or on the global stage. It gives me reason and great thanks and privilege to be the governor of the greatest state in the country, and we're proud to do our part. Thank you for being here, and thank you for the continued investment in our world's freedom.
Thank you, Governor. Next, I'd like to welcome Stephen Bowdren to the stage. Mr. Bowdren is the Program Executive Officer of the Program Executive Office, Land Systems in the United States Marine Corps. The Marine Corps have been a steadfast partner of Raytheon, Raphael, and R2S for the past number of years. Their support was essential to having a U.S. program that made the backbone of our production here in Camden. We look forward to a continued mission with them. Please welcome Stephen Bowdren.
Yeah, good afternoon. Thank you, Jonathan, very much. Governor, thank you very much for your remarks. Yoval, thank you for your remarks. You outlined a bunch of great things today, great things. One thing we left off was it's a great day for Marines. So if I could ask the Marines in the audience to please stand. These are the warriors who are going to be using this system in the future. Thank you. As we say in the Marine Club, hoorah! And it really is a great gift on the 250th anniversary of the founding of the Marine Corps. So thank you so much to Arkansas. Thank you so much to all the folks here, Raphael, all the team that helped assemble this. This facility will equip the nation's premier fighting force, the Marine Corps, with advanced defensive capabilities. ensuring readiness and effectiveness in protecting our country and others. This missile produced here in support of the medium-range intercept capability really symbolizes the Marine Corps' force design modernization effort and is an example of the great renaissance underway in Marine Corps air defense. 5 years ago, all the Marines had was a Stinger missile. That was it to defend. In the last 5 years, we're deploying not only the medium-range intercept capability, the Marine Air Defense Integrated System, MADIS, its lighter-weight cousin, LMADIS, our dismounted and organic counter-UAS capability, and our installation counter-UAS capability. All are equipping now and delivering soon. So this is time now, a great time and a great renaissance for our Marine Corps warfighters. It's an amazing pivot over the last few years and a real example of how we can get after the President and the Secretary of War's efforts to re-emerge the arsenal of freedom. This achievement really shows how strong partnerships between the Marine Corps, Raytheon, Rafale, our allies in Israel, and the dedicated workforce here in Arkansas can achieve great results. A great testament to what we can do when we unite behind a common purpose. The fact that this facility went from groundbreaking to full operation in less than 2 years speaks volumes about the commitment and efficiency of everyone involved, and is a great lesson for the rest of the department about how fast we can do things. Beyond its military significance, this will forge new opportunities and strengthen ties between industry and defense, again contributing to that arsenal of freedom that we're working so hard to rebuild. We, of course, all hope for a world where we are turning our swords into plowshares. But as the Bible reminds us, there are times when we must do the opposite. We must turn our plowshares into swords, our pruning hooks into spears. I know of no better place to do that than here, with Arkansan artisans focusing their talent and treasure, along with their international partners, on getting this missile into the hands of Marines as fast as possible. So let this day mark not just an opening, but a renewed pledge that America's defenders will always have the tools, the partners, and the resolve to prevail. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephen. I'd like to introduce our next speaker, Calhoun County Judge Floyd W. Nutt. Was born and raised right here in Calhoun County and has dedicated his life to serving this community. Over the years, he's contributed his leadership to numerous committees and initiatives, always working to strengthen and support our county. Since 2003, he served as Calhoun County Judge, guiding our community with commitment, integrity, and a deep sense of responsibility. Judge.
If I get started going too far out to the left or whatever, somebody throw something or wave at me, because I've been up all night doing a fundraiser for a nonprofit, and then we had potluck at the courthouse, and I stopped by there and got stuffed before I came, so y'all have to understand. But on behalf of the county judge and the people of Calhoun County, I just want to welcome everybody here and thank everybody that plays a part in this. It don't seem like it's been almost 2 years since we've been here for a groundbreaking, but it has. And now we've had the honor of having the governor, her staff, and Clint, and everybody twice in 3 days. I mean, that's a good thing, because when she comes, I know she believes in it, or she wouldn't be here, because I know they've got plenty of other places they need to be. But I do appreciate them. And James Lee, appreciate you. He plays a big part in this. I know it's all about Camden when you hear about these places, and that's because of James Lee. He tries to be a hog about this, but when he needs something, he calls me, you know. So just know that you're in Calhoun County, but, you know, we appreciate Camden too. No pun intended, James. But anyway, this is a great day to be here, a great place. It means a lot to, you know, not just Calhoun County or Camden, it means a lot to the entire state, the world. You know, Calhoun County is the least populated county in the state. Therefore, we get the least funding, because it's usually by per capita. And but we know how to make ends meet. I mean, we know how to tighten our belts and get things done. it's been a lot of, I don't know, I wouldn't say pain, but we want to say we have tried to sacrifice a little bit in order to put back into this Highland Defense plant, Highland Defense Park out here, which Mr. John, wherever you're at, you're doing a great job. We appreciate you. But Calhoun County, the smallest populated county in the state, we have contributed over 770 million. It's hard for us to say millions in Calhoun County, but we've done through the pilot program, we provided a tax incentive over $770 million to the companies in the Highland Industrial Park over the last 6 years. So, and we don't say that begrudgingly. We're glad to do it, and I want to thank my quorum court, all of our elected officials. I think our county sheriffs here and the deputies are here that plays a part in this industrial park out here. They're always out here and working and trying to improve the safety or ensure the safety of the people out here. But we did it when we first started doing this. Quorum court said, we can't do that. I mean, we can't be giving them tax breaks. Yeah, we've got to do that, you know, in order for this place to grow. And we want to thank, Raytheon Raphael is just one of many that has made the progress that they've made out here in the industrial park. It means so much to the people, you know, not just the 2 or 3 counties around. We got people traveling from all over the state and other states that work here. So it means so much to the economic of our state, you might say. But one thing that I wanted to mention that we talked about the other day, the governor and her staff, we was on the other project. You know, the people that come to work here, they come to work here to make a living for their families. And we've got good jobs here. And they make a living for their families, but they're also, when they come here, they're always in some kind of danger. Of course, we all are, no matter where we go, but there's some kind of danger. But they're coming out here and providing a resource that protects not only our state, the United States, but the world. And that's something that we don't always, keep in mind. These places out here are protecting the world to provide the freedom that we enjoy sitting here today. So, I mean, I think, we can't say enough about what people do out here. And I just want to encourage everybody to don't ever forget about the safety. And I know all these companies out here, safety first, and that's a good thing. Because we all want to come to work and want to go home. So always, don't get in too big a hurry and put safety behind you. But these companies out here, I just want to say thank you for what you do and what you mean to our little county, surrounding counties in the state. Thank the governor for what y'all do, and I know you're always aware of what's going on down this way to help out where we can. But hats off to our county employees and our quorum court that provide the incentives to try to help these people grow. I just want to wish y'all all happy Thanksgiving, and deer season's supposed to get good next week. It's supposed to cool off. All you deer hunters, get ready. We'll go deer hunting. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Our next speaker is Clint O'Neill. Clint O'Neill is the Executive Director of the Arkansas Economic Development Commission. Clint has 17 years of economic development experience and is passionate about making a difference by helping communities win economic projects and helping companies be successful in Arkansas. Welcome, Clint.
Well, thank you, Jonathan. Thank you to the teams at Raytheon and Raphael. We've been working with you for quite some time. The relationships that we've had date back to many years, but it was not until Governor Sanders' administration that this project really started to unfold. It was October of 2023 when we made the original announcement in the governor's conference room. Fast forward to February of 24 on this groundbreaking ceremony. So encouraging to be back with all of you today for this grand opening of R2S. This project means so much to us. You know, economic development projects come together when we have real estate, workforce, business cost, leadership that is supportive, energy needs all come together. But then some projects have special elements, things that really tip the scale. And so, you know, for us, this project, it's more than 60 jobs, $63 million of investment. It's more than just getting here, celebrating another economic development win. That all is so great. But to be under a tent with the Marines, God bless you, with everybody rowing in the same direction, for us to be here to say, Mr. Chairman, truly, I'm proud to wear this pin. I'm proud to stand with Israel for this partnership project where we can come together, friends and allies, knowing the significance of the partnership of the state of Israel and the United States, and what we're doing here together, what's going to be built by Arkansans, cannot be understated. Incredibly special, incredibly honored to join you here today. So thank you to the teams at Raytheon and Raphael. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Yuval. Thank you, Jonathan. The work you're going to do at R2S is going to make us very proud. Thank you.
All right, a big round of applause for Clint and for all of our speakers. Thank you very much. That concludes the speaking part of our program, so I'd invite all of our speakers to join us to cut the ribbon.